Yeah, let's kick back, relax. Hey, gang. Oh, man. Well, it's time to look back at 2019, at a year that was pretty darn crazy and pretty. Trying to sit up real good here in this chair. Uh, that was, in all honesty, a crazy year. And I'm going to try to look back on 2019 on things that happened in my life personally because I don't see any reason to look back on 2019 as you know, stuff that happened politically or anything like that because I'm not a very political guy. I don't care about politics. I don't believe in authority figures. I don't believe in the government. I don't believe in anything that has to do with the government because to me it's all just like the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, and Easter Bunny. It's all just non-existent. So yeah. So sorry, gang. But 2019, looking back on it, it was a fun year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but uh, but the first thing I want to say is that the biggest highlight of 2019 for me was getting to spend some time with my wonderful, beautiful wife Sarah. She came in for a surprise visit back in March, and I'll tell you, it was really quite the surprise because it was I think it was after 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just sitting here, and something just told me he's like stick around, and I'm like okay, and I did, and there was a knock at the door, and there she was standing there on the porch, and I was so excited to see her, I didn't know what to do at first, and so a little bit later on, I gave her a kiss because I felt so dumb about it, because I was like, my God, I haven't seen her in about at least a year or so, and I was so happy to see her, and I was like, oh, so I gave her a kiss, and we went to Walmart, which went when it was still open for 24 hours. Hung out there. She bought a few DVDs, bought a few other things, and then sometime after sunrise, she headed back to Muskogee, and it was such a sweet night. It was such a sweet morning, and it really was. And we cuddled on the couch, and she almost fell asleep in my arms. And I, it was such a good feeling. It was such a nice feeling, and it just felt so good to have her around. And so so I'm really hoping and praying this is going to be the year I'm going to go home to Muskogee and be with her and live out the rest of our lives together. So yeah, the biggest highlight for me, 2019, getting a chance to spend some time with my wonderful, beautiful wife Sarah. Uh, a low point in my life, 2019. I have to give it to when the werewolf just took off on us, just left us behind, uh, claiming that this town had been giving her a lot of bad memories. Which, in all honesty, the truth of it was that was that she really left this town because she wanted to be in Fort Smith because that's where her husband is in a nursing home, and she got so tired of people taking her to Fort Smith and charging her so much for gas money and wanting to eat and all this other stuff. She complained uh, that our landlord, Mr. Lund, was charging her for gas money and beer money and everything like that. And her friends in the magazine, which I don't even know if they even still talk or not, would charge her for gas money and take her out to Burger and take them out to Burger King and everything like that, and and buy them the most expensive meals and all this other stuff. And so really, that's the real reason why she moved to Fort Smith. It wasn't because her and the stoner broke up. It's because she just got so tired of people charging her so much to take out of her 12 to $1,400 she gets from her husband every month, who's laying in a hospital bed. And I don't know if I told you guys this one or not, but she's a very disgusting person in the way that she actually said one time, I hope my husband makes it to 65 years old so I can get more money out of him. And that is just, that's horrible. And whenever karma hits her like a boulder, I just laugh. I think it's funny. Haven't really heard much out of her on Facebook lately, and to tell you the truth, I couldn't care less if I hear anything out of her again or not. So there you go. Um, I guess you could say this was a high point of last year as well. Reno came back to town. In fact, he came back to town twice. He came back in sometime in July, and we hung out, and he stayed a little bit longer than he wanted to, and we made a lot of videos for his channel, and that was a lot of fun to do. And he said that when he gets to Fort Smith, which is supposed to be probably by the time this video gets uploaded, he's probably going to be there already in Fort Smith. So it's supposed to be by this weekend. He said he's going to try and do more videos for his channel, and he said he's going to come down here and get me every once in a while, and we're going to go up there and hang out. And personally, I would love to do a video from Central Mall, which is an amazing place to go hang out in Fort Smith. Of course, I don't really want to go to Central Mall unless I got a few bucks in my pocket, so that's probably not going to be for a while anyway. Um, but I'll tell you this much: when I get to Muskogee, the one thing I've got to ask Sarah is that can we do a video from the Mall of Tulsa? I mean, that place was amazing. That place was super awesome. Let's see, another a low point. I don't know. I can't think of too many. Well, yeah, okay. Well, a low point, I guess you could say, was again back in March when the police showed up here, and we're going to try to condemn the house. And luckily that didn't happen because Mr. Lund got here and took down the carport and the old laundry room because that's what they were having the biggest complaints about apparently. So yeah, so that was a pretty low point of 2019. High point, I finally got that fine paid off. Thank God. You know, I asked for community service back in June, and I got it. Worked for 2 weeks out in the cemetery or graveyard, whichever one you prefer to call it. I've always called it the graveyard, so you know. Worked out there for 2 weeks, weed eating around headstones. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so there's a high point right there. Got that stupid fine paid off. Thank God. Boy, I feel like there were a lot of high points in 2019 for me personally. I guess a high point was more subscribers in 2019, which was really, really awesome. Thank you guys for subscribing, all of you guys out there. And I guess a low point was that I actually, at one point, I was at 350 subscribers, and I was going to do a thank you video to you guys. And then, no joke, within about 3 or 4 days, I lost 7 subscribers. And I went, holy crap, you know, because I was right there at my big goal, like 350, yes. And like, come on, let's go more. And then the next thing goes 349, 347, 346, 345, 343. And I was like, holy crap, how did I lose so many subscribers in just a few days? So yeah, that really sucked. So yeah, it was a high point. Making a lot of really good money for the yard sale. Our best month, I can't remember. Dadgum, what was it? There were a couple of months we did really, really well, and I can't remember a lot. You know, I can't really reveal what we made from last year because I have to tell my wonderful, beautiful wife Sarah that, and I keep forgetting. So there's a low point. There we go. Keep forgetting to tell Sarah how much we made in total last year from the yard sale. I guess a low point would be, I think our worst month was probably, I don't remember. One of the months I think we made less than $20, which I guess I really shouldn't complain too much about because, you know, I've always said whatever amount we make is good. At least we make something, you know. So, yeah. I'm trying to think more high points and low points, but I still think about, you know, the time that I spent with Sarah back last year, and like it was my biggest, greatest high point of 2019. So I can't think of too many more things, gang, because you know, like I said, there's too many things to try to remember from last year. So yeah, so if you guys want to do a video or a response in the comments below about your high points and low points of 2019, please do. Would love to see what you guys have. So if you want to do it, cool. If you don't, that's fine too. You know, but I would love to hear what you guys have for your high points and low points personally of 2019, and what are you looking forward to in 2020? Me, I'm hoping to just get more videos done. Hopefully, more subscribers to come in, and another high point I guess I could say is you know, meeting some fans last year on Christmas Eve. That was pretty cool too. Um, you know, and a low point probably when probably that incident at the library with that crazy dude with a shovel. But that made for a pretty interesting story. So, you know, let's say 50-50. All right, gang, I got to get on out of here. I got some more videos to do. I got a pickup video to do, an abandoned building video to do, all kinds of stuff to do. So, again, if you guys want to do a 2019 personal high point, low point video, please do. So, yeah, pardon me. For anybody out there want to do it, who wants to do it, let's see what you guys got. If you'd rather just leave a comment down below, do that too. So it's not really a challenge. It's just something to do for fun. If you guys want to do it, cool deal. So gang, I think I've rambled on long enough. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. Lots more to come in 2020. And to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Sarah, I will be home soon. I love you with all my heart. And I miss you like crazy, Sarah, but I'll see you home soon. I love you, beautiful. Everybody else out there, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good yourself. Try to be good to others. Till next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.